Okay, slightly better today. So, I had to ask myself honestly. I have many times, and I've come up with numerous answers. And I know that I've told you guys many times that if a problem has too many answers, okay, then it needs to be looked at differently. I gave up wanting the world's idea of success probably at the age of 20. As soon as I got involved with the government anyway. I saw the best and the worst of men being in Vegas for enough years. I think that if I was a billionaire when I was 30, I would be as bad as any of them. I hate to admit that, but I'm nothing special. I'm not immune to any disease that humans get because there's nothing in our genetic makeup that says that this little tiny, 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 tiny little fucking percentage of this species should own everything. And that's supposed to be a good thing. As a matter of fact, they don't pay taxes. We kiss their ass because they supposedly create jobs. Well, we know that's not true. It's not true in any sense of the word. I mean, unless they think they can fart money out of their asses. I don't care if you own a fucking copper mine. If you can't get that shit to a refinery and have a refinery, okay, that's human resource that does that. No, I think I would be just as susceptible. That's not a good feeling. I would be lost in the money just like the rest of them get. I would separate myself from society because they were dangerous and could endanger my happiness because I have all my money and I'm happy. Such a tragic thought, you know what I mean? See, now that I believe I've been inoculated against that disease. If I won millions of dollars in a lottery, the first place I would go would be the homeless shelter and say, here's cash. This is enough for, 10 rental cars, buy the properties on both sides of you. Make a difference. That's all it takes for these people that are homeless. If I had $44 billion, would I buy Twitter and become a laughing stock? Or would I spend that money helping others and being a hero? Well, now I believe I would make the right choice. Then, I think I would be infected just like they are. Humans aren't meant to have that kind of, society was never meant to have these individuals own and control everything. It's only good for a very, 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 very small piece of your population, which is not good for a survival strategy. They'll poison the planet to fucking death and kill 99% of everybody as long as they think they'll be okay. See, it's a disease. And I think that I would be just as susceptible then, but not now. Now I'm pretty confident that I've given up the idea that owning all those things equals happiness. and when in reality they live in fear and doubt, and the world is against them. You want to tax them? Well, they're going to punish everybody. They don't want to pay tax. Why? Well, because that's their money. It's their money. See, as a species, that's disgusting. That's someone to fear, like a virus in the system, not someone to look up to. So yeah, when I was young, I would have been just as susceptible to that disease, no doubt about it, really. Hopefully I would have only killed myself in the process of exuberance. But now, it's different. It's a good feeling. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, these people, all the billionaires have a disease, I think, that humans get. And they really can't, there's something in our genetics that can't handle this power, corrupting ultimately, right? I think that it doesn't matter. You get past, if you have more than $1 billion, you get this billionaire disease. And they always say, well, it's not the money. I just love the challenge of making money. Yeah, well, you know what? That's somebody's body that did all that. They act like they can just fart money out of their asses. That's not what happens. Okay? Humans eat, and then they perform physical tasks. The cost is that human body needs to be clothed, housed, fed, kept healthy, kept happy, hopefully, for everything to work. If none of those things matter to the person that's receiving all of the benefit, that's why revolutions happen. And it's stupid, because they could all be heroes. Can you imagine what would happen in the world if somebody took $10 billion in cash, fucking greenbacks or gold, okay, and actually did something about the housing problem in the United States? Just start here. $20 billion, $30 billion. That solves the problem, because you eliminate the reason. Putting someone in a house who's been homeless for 5 years is only going to create a problem without further assistance. You cannot buy the problem off. We created them. Most of them gave up a long time ago because they just could not do what needs to be done in this system we've created for a human to survive in. Some places it's worse, some places it's better. But you see, these are problems we created. This is this is a system we put in place through volunteering to let them do it. Ask yourself, what would you do? Look at your age, and I want you to know that when you're twice that old, you'll be wiser regardless.